Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball now. Carlos Vargas is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Cleveland. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Now here's the first offering. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Rosario coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
In 2 pitches, you can see how quickly your fortunes can change in this game. First pitch of the game, no problem. He gets an out. Second pitch, it gets laced to the outfield for a double.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there. Base hit.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll. And this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
The designated hitter, George Springer.
George Springer the next to hit, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Bichette at third. Biggio on second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. So fellas, this Indians ball club as they begin play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Blue Jays strand 3, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Now at the plate is Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
This is foul right side. Another try at 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And there's one down now. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Mark?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
276 the average coming in for him. 2 home runs and 23 driven in. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Hard hit towards center. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Randall Grichuk.
First offering. The 1-0. Hit down the third baseline. Ramirez is there. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eight.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. He's got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play here at 3:04. 7 homers and 21 driven in. Now the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Rosario. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs and 15 RBIs. Fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
The designated hitter.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable. You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Eddie Rosario is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Lifted down the line in left.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off it.
And he fouls this one off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left, but he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
So now to the plate, Jordan Luplow. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. The average at 284 to begin playing. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. Hit sharply on the ground. Simeon's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now that brings up Josh Naylor as we take a look at the splits between April and May. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. The pitch. Marcus Semien is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosario is there. 1 down. So with 1 away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Next to hit, Bo Bichette, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And there's out number 2.
The third baseman, number 8.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back the right fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Now back, the right fielder.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We played 2.5, all even at 1 apiece.
Indians due to hit here in the third, and they are looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves. But we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Mike.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
The catcher, Roberto.
Into the box, Roberto Perez. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
A bouncer up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Step on the bag for 1.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Cesar Hernandez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gurriel will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Indians strand a couple through 3. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in is the veteran DH, George Springer. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
That misses 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good two-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire, too.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting. Number
Rowdy
44.
Tellez the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And he lays off for ball 1. Cal Quantrill comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 47, Cal Quantrill.
The 1-1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
So here is Rendell Grichuk. He bounced out last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And it's 1-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading up.
And here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
The designated hitter, Franmil.
First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Next to stand in is Eddie Rosario.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind an account, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball. You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The right fielder.
So next to hit is Jordan Luplow. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A bouncer to the left side. Right to him. Over to first, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Tribe. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. A windup and the 0-1. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 1-2 delivery. Left side. Ramirez showing off his range. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Now the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to second. And a sliding try at that one, but it'll get through for a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. There's a ball hit softly down to third. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ripped toward the gap in right. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Going back is the left fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So the next to bat will be Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. And it's quickly 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making it.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the top half of the 6th about to get started. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hernandez is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Now back.
One out now in the Toronto sixth inning, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Rosario is there. And the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette's got it. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So 1 gone in the inning now as we take a look at the AL East standings to check out where the Blue Jays land coming into this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Hernandez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Emmanuel Clase is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, George Springer. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here it comes. 2-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosario will wait on it. And he's got it for the first out.
The batter.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. this is hit the other way out toward left field. Gamble is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Next up is Rendell Grichuk, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gamble has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Eddie Rosario. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
The pitch. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 8.
Stepping in, Jordan Luplow grounded out in his last at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Josh Naylor is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Biggio backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Striding in is Ben Gamble. He doubled his last time up. In the dirt. Throw goes to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Indian ready to begin the 8th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line drive to center field. Rosario is there, and he has it for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
And now the first pitch. Danny Jansen comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Grounded to short. Rosario brings it in. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter number 10.
Now at the plate, here is Marcus Semien.
Marcus.
He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. First delivery to him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weekly hit to third. He's right there. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Thomas Hatch is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 31, Thomas Hatch.
First offering on its way. Ben Gamble is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
The catcher,
The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ahmed Rosario. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. On the first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Nick Whitgren will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Rosario will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1. Next to hit is Kevin Biggio. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. comes set and the 0-1. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Ready now is Oscar Hernandez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Cesar Hernandez.
The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Jose Ramirez will be next. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So now here is Jose Ramirez. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Franmil Reyes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. 2-2.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Here comes the winning run for the plate. And the Indians walk off as winners.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now running at second base.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stopped at third? No way. Rounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Cleveland Indians came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Nick Whitgren wins his 4th game out of the bullpen.